Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to make 3 of my favourite recipes for a healthy lunch. Now, all of these are super delicious, whether you're cooking for yourself or for friends, and they're also all portable as well. So if you want to pack them up and take them to work or school, they work really well in Tupperware too. So the first one is a grated courgette salad with garlic prawns. The second one is quinoa and giant couscous with roasted vegetables and feta, which again is absolutely delicious. And then the third one is a nice summery soup, which is sweet potato, kale and tomato, and it's super yummy too. So if you want to see how to make my 3 favourite lunch recipes at the moment, then keep watching. So firstly, for my raw courgette salad with garlic prawns, which is one of my favourite things to cook when I'm at home in summertime. First of all, I'm peeling and finely chopping 2 cloves of garlic, and once you've done that, you want to put these to the side and save them for later. I'm then going to chop up 1 red onion, and you want to make sure you chop this quite finely as well, as we're not going to be cooking it, so you don't want big chunks. Once you've chopped all the onion up, you're going to pop it into a large mixing bowl and then get a handful of coriander and roughly chop it. I love coriander, so I'm using quite a lot, but you can use a little bit less if you don't like it so much. Once that's done, pop it in the bowl with the chopped onion, and then we're going to grate a whole raw courgette into the bowl as well. Raw courgette might sound scary, but trust me, it's super tasty, and I think you guys are going to really like it if you try this recipe out. Then I'm squeezing the juice of 1 lemon, just using my hands to catch any pips. This just adds a nice zesty flavour to the salad. I'm also going to season it at this point with salt and pepper, lots of pepper, usual for me, and then I'm also drizzling in some chili oil over the top to add a little kick. This is my favourite one from Hotel Chocolat. It's actually a cocoa and chili one. Then you just toss it all together with your hands, wash them first obviously, then pop a frying pan onto a medium to high heat with a drizzle of avocado oil, which I like for cooking because it has a higher smoke point than olive oil, so it's better for cooking when you're heating it really hot. I'm then going to pop in the chopped garlic from earlier and my raw king prawns, which start off grey and turn pink as they cook. They're about ready when they look something like this. It doesn't take very long, a couple of minutes. And then pop them into your salad mixture along with the garlic and oil for extra flavour. Mix it all up and it's ready to serve. You can eat it straight away, or you can also pop it in the fridge if you want, or even pack it up for work. It's super delicious hot or cold, and this recipe makes around 2 portions. So next up, for my quinoa and giant couscous with veggies, which is a bit more filling, so it's perfect if you're feeling a little bit more hungry. I'm going to be starting by popping a couple of handfuls worth of giant couscous and then the same amount of quinoa into a pan with half a vegetable stock cube and around 200 millilitres of boiling water. Pop it onto the heat and stir it to dissolve up the stock cube, and you want to leave it for about 20 minutes in total to cook, but keep an eye on it and keep coming back and stirring it. We'll come back to that later. In the meantime, you want to chop up an onion, so it's a whole onion, finely chopped, and 2 cloves of garlic. Again, peel them and chop them up and put those to one side for the moment while we cook the veggies on a griddle pan. So I'm going to pop the pan onto the heat, again with a little bit of avocado oil so they don't stick. I'm using asparagus spears with some slices of courgettes, about half a courgette. So going back to the quinoa, you just want to make sure it hasn't dried out and stuck to the bottom of the pan. You may need a tiny bit more water if it's looking dry, but just kind of play it by ear. After a couple of minutes, you want to go back and turn all your veggies over to make sure they are evenly cooked. And when your quinoa is done and all of the excess water has evaporated, you want to take it off the heat and replace it with a frying pan with a little bit more oil in there. Throw in your onions and garlic and leave them to brown. So once the veggies are done, you want to chop up the asparagus. So I usually chop them in half just to make them easier to mix in. You'll see what I mean in a minute. So then when the onions start to brown, throw your quinoa mixture in, the veggies, and then a couple of handfuls of sun-dried tomatoes, which add lots of flavour, super delicious. Stir these together for a minute or so and you're ready to serve it. This makes enough for about 2 people. Again, I'm going to finish it off with a sprinkle of feta cheese on top, and it's ready. The perfect, healthy, but filling summer lunch that's still super tasty, and it's also a vegetarian option too. So finally, for my yummy sweet potato, kale and tomato soup. Soups can sometimes be a bit of a winter thing, but this one is really fresh and light. It's perfect for summer, and the sweet potato makes it quite filling at the same time. I'm going to start with 2 raw sweet potatoes, chopping the ends off and cutting them into small chunks so they will cook more quickly, and then popping them all into a big pan with about 400 ml of boiling water. You want to make sure it just covers them and a little bit more. Then you want to leave them to boil away for about 10 minutes while you prepare the other veggies. So we've got a red onion peeled and halved, a red chilli, just top and tailed, a fresh one, peel 2 cloves of garlic as well, and then grab 4 plum tomatoes, 2 big handfuls of kale, and a few leaves of fresh basil if you like basil. And once your sweet potatoes have been cooking for about 10 minutes, you want to throw in all the other veggies and just stir them in. I also like to slice the tomatoes at this point too, just because it makes them cook a little bit faster. If you do that, you want to leave the pot for another 10 minutes and then take it off the heat and blend it all together using a food processor or a normal blender. You can also use a NutriBullet if you don't have a large food processor like mine. If you like a creamier soup, you can also add some creme fraiche in at this point, which is really tasty. And that's it. It's so quick and easy, and it's packed full of veggies and flavour. This recipe makes enough for about 4 to 6 portions, and you can keep extra in the fridge and it will keep for a couple of days. So that's it for my 3 healthy lunch recipes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comment section below if you have any suggestions or ideas for recipes that you'd like to see on this channel in the future. I hope you guys like this video, and if any of you do try out any of these recipes at home, please tweet me a picture or Instagram me a picture. I would love to see what you make, and I'll see you again on Monday with a new video. Bye guys! Guys, so today's video is going to be something a little bit different for my channel. It's a new video format, very exciting. I was thinking over the past few weeks of new things that I could do on my channel that I haven't really done before to kind of freshen it up, get some new video formats in.